Hello and welcome to our coverage of the 11th Monaco Kart Cup. Many a big name in motor racing has started off in such a series, and who knows, if they turn out to be really good, they won't just be racing here in their small karts, they may come back in F1. We start off with the four-stroke final. Have a look at the front row, Mack and Pantano with Barrow the Briton on the second row with Ray of the United States. And Steger and Negretto on row 5, Sala and Margral on row 8. These karts go at quite a rate, plenty of overtaking in this series. Claudio Mack in the number 101, Thomas Barrow in the 108. One of the more experienced drivers in this field, Thomas Barrow, the young Englishman. Most of the field are amateurs, but Barrow has already started to forge a career in this discipline, and he's the man leading the way from Claudio Mack at the moment. Is on the lowest part of this circuit that the drivers really have a lot of fun. The upper section slightly more technical, so not so much overtaking there. Barrow from Mack, from Pantano, Ray, Nuden and the Steger, the Dutchman, rounding out the top 6 at the moment. Very controlled racing from Thomas Barrow. Him and Claudio Mack pulling well clear of the rest, including Giorgio Pantano, the Italian. Pantano was absolutely flying, and then he made that little mistake. Now Claudio Mack chasing down Thomas Barrow. Christian Voss in the 103. Another German, also going well. But all eyes were on this battle at the front in the four-stroke contest. A little look over the shoulder from Barrow. Just 0.4 of a second lead. Kyle Ray of the United States in third position, ahead of Voss. It will be the 11th lap before Voss would overtake Ray. .103 is Voss, Ray 105. Well, the German had his hands full, but eventually he got his way. Claudio Mack going into a spin. No chance of the victory for him now. Barrow, who started from third on the grid, has dominated the opening stages of this race, looking calm and controlled. But this race would change rather soon. Christian Voss and Kyle Ray still wanted to have their say. The top 3 separated by under 2 seconds. Well, sometimes those battles, such as that between Voss and Ray, mean the drivers are so preoccupied with their own private battle they forget about going for the win. But on this particular occasion, it's allowed them to close the gap to Barrow and even go past him. In the case of Christian Voss, Barrow, the Briton, down to second, ahead of the American, Ray. And now Ray going past Barrett. Two laps later, it's Pupo against Giacomello. Giacomello, the 116. Pupo, the 124. Thomas Barrow had some reliability problems, so this became the battle for third and fourth between Pupo and Giacomello. Barrow nowhere now. Just 9 laps to go in the 32. And two-man battles. This was the closest of them. Pupo and Giacomello. Oh, no. Very bad news for Giacomello, coming to a halt. Leaving Luco Giacomello. That was Giacomello stopping, in fact, leaving the way open for Pupo to get onto the podium. And the winner, Christian Voss, the German of the Digovi Motorsport team. Benefiting from Thomas Barrow's mechanical woes, but driving a very controlled, assured race as well. A win at Monaco, something special no matter what your discipline. And the win goes to Christian Voss. In second place, Kyle Ray, a couple of seconds behind. And Anthony Pupo, the Italian.
C'est le vainqueur. Voice vainqueur. Ray deuxième à 2 secondes 63 millièmes.
There we go. 18 seconds behind Anthony Pupo, but the undisputed winner, Christian Voss, the 103.
Le châssis noir que l'on voit passer devant nous, il est content.
Ich habe als 15. gestartet, habe pro Runde immer mehr aufgeholt. Ich dachte erst, es wäre
I
unmöglich,
started from 15th on the grid.
wo ich nachher meine Zeiten auf dem Micron gesehen dachte ich, das willst
And then, well, I took my chance.
Die letzten 5 Runden, die waren richtig lang für mich.
The last 5 laps were a real delight for me. It's always special to win at Monaco, especially in a 4-stroke race.
De la course en karting, 30 secondes. Drapeau vert.
Well, this is the KF3 Kart Cup for juniors. You have to be aged between 13 and 15 years old. These are real hopefuls. They hope this is the first step on the path to Formula One. There's some real talent here. Although it wasn't plain sailing for all of them, even on the formation lap. Jack Harvey, the reigning European champion from Great Britain, starts on the third row of the grid. Oliver Rowland, the British champion this year, starts from the front, ahead of Otero.
Les Anglais sont en force. 8 pilotes du côté de la contre-attaque, 7 du côté des Allemands, 5 du côté des Espagnols, 4 du côté des Français, 4 pilotes italiens.
They may be young, but from the rolling start, there was no love lost. Real competitors. They really dart around these corners and smash. That was Fernigali and Raul Fontana smashing into each other. There we go, a huge pile-up. Well, we said the racing was closely fought. Could be a few punches thrown before bedtime here. Get out of my way, he says. The yellow flags came out for a couple of laps while the mess was cleared up. Still 18 laps to go when the race did eventually get underway again. Still Oliver Rowland at the front as they restart. Mathieu Beretta in second position at the moment. Oh, Rowland putting a bit of daylight between him and his closest pursuers. Harvey and Fontana are in the chasing pack. Rowland from Mathieu Beretta in the number 40. Fontana in third, ahead of Otero, Harvey and Maisano. But a real cavalcade here. No time separating really the top 12 there. Only about a quarter of distance run. Jack Harvey and Maisano, the Frenchman, having a real ding-dong battle for fifth place. Brandon Maisano in the number 4. Jack Harvey, the reigning European junior champion, doing enough to thwart his overtaking efforts for the moment, but how long can he hold out? On the 7th lap, Fontana putting his arm in the air, his machine broken, letting everyone through. Real disappointment for Alex Fontana. Otero, the Spaniard, leading Harvey and Brendan Maisano. That the battle for third, fourth and fifth. This was the calm before the storm, if you will. And almost without the others realising, Max Goff, the young Briton in the number 8 machine, has latched on to the tail end of this lead group. Jordan Lennox-Lamb and Antonio Jose Almeida wrapped up in a battle. They're tough little kids, these ones. Half distance now. And it's still Oliver Rowland leading the way. Beretta in second. Jack Harvey, the reigning European junior champion, still doing enough to hold off Frenchman Brandon Maizano. But look at Max Goff right on the rear bumper of Maizano now. Max Goff, who's clocking up the fastest laps on the circuit. There goes Goff past Maizano. Up into fourth with 8 laps to go. Goff on a charge. Has his fellow Briton Jack Harvey in his sights now. As Beretta and Harvey have their own private battle, Goff thinks that he sees a way past both of them. Gets past Harvey without too much fuss. Now, what about Beretta? Under braking, and through he goes. And then Harvey past Beretta too. Down from second to fourth. The young Italian. And then smashing into the wall. That would drop him well down the standings. Well, Max Goff putting on quite a show. Some very influential people in the stands, and if only he could get the victory, it might herald great things for this British youngster. The man he's chasing, Oliver Rowland. The gap between the lead duo down to a second and a half. And after 18 laps of very smooth driving, suddenly Oliver Rowland can feel the pressure. And smashes into the side. Head in his hands as well he might. He must have felt Max Goff coming up behind him. There'll be tears before bedtime. Now Max Goff leading from Jack Harvey. Maizano, the Frenchman, in third. And Timmy Hansen of Sweden up into fourth now, ahead of Otero. The last couple of laps. Could Jack Harvey do anything? Last lap now. The gap coming down, but it does look to be a bit too much. Nearly 7/10 of a second with under a lap to go of this Monaco circuit. Very difficult to make up. This could be an incredible victory for Max Goff. There we go. Max Goff, the winner of this KF3 Cup for Juniors. For 13 to 15-year-olds, points to the skies. A great win. Harvey in second, Maisano third. Plenty of emotion from Max Goff, and with such accomplished driving talent, you can't imagine it will be the last victory of his burgeoning career.
I got a good start because a lot of people crashed. Then there was a yellow flag that stacked everyone up again, and then I just got to pull through, taking people one by one.
However, we accentuate the positive and we say well done for winning the Monaco Junior Grand Prix for kart number 8, Max Goff driving the Maranello XTR, Asano driving the Intrepid XTR, 85 Intrepid. Well done, guys. Good luck to all of those who finished well to the
On the electric karts, it was to be a home driver, a man from Monaco, taking it away. It's all about how you can combine environmental awareness and friendliness with high-quality racing.
Je pense que la bonne ambiance, elle vient du fait que dès qu'on baisse la visière, on a une passion.
Well, there was a great atmosphere there, says Stefan Ortelli.
Et en plus de ça, je crois qu'il y a une
It was a lot of fun, a great atmosphere. Well, we arrived together, but they had to pick a winner.
On s'est baladé.
And it was me.
À quand même déjà une vitesse relativement élevée, tout en étant proche l'un de l'autre. Je crois que c'est ce que les gens ont aimé. En plus, on n'était pas seuls. Il y avait d'autres pilotes qui étaient tout le temps avec nous. Et à la fin, bon, c'est nous qui gagnons. Mais
at the end, it was me who won.
Y a pas un
But really, it was a victory for both of us. Look out for more of these style karts in years to
Dans
come.
les chicanes, dans les virages où on va dire où il y a des changements d'appui, du rythme qu'on peut donner grâce à la vitesse avec laquelle on arrive dans les virages, on oublie ce que c'est comme motorisation. Je veux dire que
Yeah,
c'est un moteur
through the
thermique
chicanes,
électrique.
you sort of forget how it's powered.
Parce que le comportement est exactement, on va
It's
dire,
really
le même.
quite impressive. It's just the
Le
same
grip est
as
là,
a standard
la
kart.
répartition des poids avec les batteries fait qu'on a un très bon train avant, donc on arrive à engager, on ressent les mêmes choses que
Yeah,
dans un
you
kart
feel
normal.
like you're racing in
Par
just
contre,
the
bien sûr,
same
dans les
way,
épreuves,
really.
le poids nous entraîne vers l'extérieur, c'est beaucoup plus lourd qu'un kart normal.
But it's much
Et on est
heavier
droit,
than a
on est un peu
normal
moins
kart.
vite, mais je pense que c'est un très bon départ déjà pour s'amuser.
Well, it's a good
Savoir
start,
qu'on
it's
est
good
là sur un
fun.
circuit, ouvert, mais
And we'll
peut
see what it
imaginer ça
brings
dans
in the
le
future.
karting indoor, sans aucun problème, comme étant un très bon élément pour apprendre à conduire, pour s'amuser, puis on l'a prouvé aussi
Yeah,
aujourd'hui pour
it's
faire
good
les
for
spectacles et
people
faire
wanting
des
to
courses.
learn to drive
Donc,
and to have
complètement
fun.
conquis, ça c'est sûr.
New technology, young talent. That's what people remember from the 11th Monaco Kart Cup.